Macquarie Primary School serves a community of around 400 students and their families. It is a professional learning community. We share a belief across our school that as soon as a beginning teacher enters the profession, and by that I mean the entry point being their acceptance of a placement at university into initial teacher education, their induction as teaching professionals begins.
The induction program at our school is twofold. There would be a stream for pre-service teachers and a stream for our new educators. So when pre-service teachers join us, we take that induction process really seriously. We take in over 200 pre-service teachers a year. Of course, that's not all in a traditional placement model. We take about 20 pre-service teachers in a traditional placement model where they work one-on-one with a mentor in a class. The other things that are offered here at Macquarie is a teacher clinic model where, because of our connections with the university, particular subjects are taught here at the school. And instead of them going away to write hypothetical lesson plans, they write lesson plans and teach them with our students and then reflect here on site with our teachers and with their university tutorial leader.
I suppose what I'm interested in this week is, in your initial planning for the delivery of the science content, how did that induction session help or assist you in your thinking around planning?
Gives us an opportunity to plan what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks, and also to collaborate with our colleagues as well.
Their job, we say to every pre-service teacher who enters the door, your job is to ask lots of questions. Your job is to be curious. Your job is to wonder.
Having classes and tutorials within the school, you get exposure to the school environments and you get to actually work with kids and test out the theories that we learn. You can sort of gather how your personal teaching style is within the classroom.
The induction process for a new educator at the school is slightly different. We would meet regularly with that new educator to help them goal set, reflect, coach and mentor as needed, and to just be the person on their network that they can come to when they need to share or need some support.
Officially, my mentor is Amanda. I meet with her once a week on an official basis to talk about where we're going, what our goals are, but we see each other a lot more often than that. We sat down at the very beginning and Amanda went through what are my goals, how are we going to reach those goals, what kind of professional development am I going to have, and what little steps in the middle are going to get me from where I am now to where I need to be at the end of the year or even at the end of the term.
It's great to see you communicating with their families and starting to build that partnership.
Yeah.
I think that's been a wonderful area of growth for you over the last couple of weeks. Is there anything that I can help you with at the moment?
I can't tell whether some of them are struggling with the English because they come from the background where they're speaking a different language, or whether they're not interested, or whether they're just really shy. And I don't know how I get that information.
Great. Well, let's put that down as an area for support around individualized planning and personalized learning plans. And that fits with the school's overarching themes of, we're all investigating EALD learners. In the new educator support plans that we create, one of the intentional conversation pieces is how we are going to transition from the graduate teacher standard to the proficient teacher standard. It would include highlighting when certain things should be done through the year. So there might be some information sessions that they need to attend, and we keep that as like a timeline, a working timeline of where they should be up to with collecting their evidence and annotating so that they're ready to present at the end of the year that yes, they have achieved the proficient standard.
As the team leader, we play a fundamental role in welcoming the new educators on our team to our school and helping them to become familiar with the processes and the systems that we have at the school. They're inducted to our school philosophy and brought on board with the school vision, and that's done through collaborative planning with our team and in one-on-one settings as well. In my role, it's about helping them to establish who they are as an educator and then working with them to think about what that looks like in practice. Using the standards in the professional conversations that I have with each staff member at the beginning of the year has been very useful in not only building their knowledge around the standards, but also helping them to reflect on their practice in a really supportive way.
The most important part about induction is that the new educator has a network around them for support. The induction process identifies who's on their network so that they know who they can turn to when they need different types of support.